Hi, I'm Jess from the Ausport Superstore. Today I want to take you through a brilliant new kit of Umpire protective equipment. Now, in the wild, the Armadillo is considered to be almost impossible to beat because of its armour. It protects it from all of its natural enemies. Now, this Umpire protective gear is so good, what we've decided to do is call it the Armadillo range. A lot has gone into the design and the construction of this particular kit of gear. We've used all the things that we've known about Umpire protective gear over the years, and we've brought some new technology in at the same time. But all the while through, we've made this with the Umpire at the top of our mind, making sure that we were considering them in everything we did. Now, this gear is made from the highest possible quality componentry that we can, and materials that we can find. In fact, it uses materials like ABS plastics, which is the type of material that's used in hard hats for construction sites. And we've also used a product called Coolmax material, which is designed, obviously as the name suggests, to keep people cool in hot weather. So first up, let's have a look at the Armadillo chest protector. Now, the first thing that strikes you about this is how impressive it looks, how complete and comprehensive it gives in terms of protection. I thought the best way to describe it to you was to make sure that I was wearing it, so here we go. Now, at the neckline, I'd like to talk about the fact that there are 2 layers of foam, and inside that layer of foam is ABS plastic, so once again giving great protection and a great safety feature. The padding throughout the chest protector is aerated. Now, that does 2 things. Firstly, it keeps it very strong and lightweight, but it also makes sure that it distributes the impact if you ever catch a foul tip or the ball hits you. Also, it has this removable or optional bicep protection. Now, it's all integrated into the same unit, but you can keep it on or you can take it off if it's uncomfortable. It's really up to you what you prefer to do. But it's not a separate item that you have to buy, it's part of the kit. Through the shoulder joint, we've added this particular protection piece of armour to make sure that nothing can get in between the seam or the 2 protective pieces. Once again, extra protection for you on those foul tips. Now, I've taken it off so that I can show you inside it and see a couple of the other features of the design of this. Firstly, you can see that this is made of what's called Coolmax material. It's specifically designed for hot weather and particularly in sporting equipment. A great feature of this. The next part has these removable rib protectors. Velcro can be removed if you feel that you don't want to wear it, but it's extra protection and it's there. Lastly, wraparound kidney protection. Now, this is a really important thing for those foul tips or balls that get in the dirt, and it makes sure that you are absolutely protected under all circumstances. Okay, so onto the leg guards for the Armadillo range. First thing I want to point out is ABS plastic once again. Really solid, lightweight, but very, very strong. Great for protection. Also want to point out that it has recessed stitching around the cups and the plates, which will ensure that they don't scrub out quickly. They'll be long lasting and wear very strong. The other things that are really important about these leg guards is they have really excellent wraparound knee and calf protection. They don't just stop here, they wrap right round, make sure that you're absolutely protected all the way through. And the other thing that I like about these a lot is that they have an ABS hard cup which protects the ankle bone both inside and outside, which is a really, really important part of this. How many times have you been hit in the ankles? Additionally, there is a removable piece of padding inside the leg guard. Now, that's great for 2 things. Firstly, extra protection, gives you a little bit of extra protection from those that bang you in the shins, but also it allows you to take that out and wash it if it gets a little bit wet, perspiration, all of those sorts of things after a really hot day umpiring. There is also a removable instep guard. Now, some people like to take this type of thing off. What we wanted to do was make sure that it was removable for you. It's entirely optional, but it is integrated into the design of the leg guard itself. And the last thing I wanted to point out to you is that they're actually designed with a left and a right leg design. Now, that's very important in the sense that they're labelled so you can know which is left and which is right. Also, the design of it to fit your leg particularly well. And the last feature of the leg guards is that they have an independent and a floating knee cup, which is designed for, once again, extra protection so that you don't get caught in between the 2 solid plastic pads. Okay, so the last piece of the Armadillo range is the mask, protective mask. A whole bunch of specific features about this that make this a really good piece of equipment. Firstly, it is manufactured using what's called ultralight hollow wire. It's super strong and very lightweight. The last thing you want is a very heavy mask while you're calling a game. The other parts of this that are really excellent is the construction of the padding. Now, it's what they call dual layer multi-density foam. The layer closest to the wire is high density, which absorbs impact really well. The layer that's closest to skin is a lower density and much softer foam. The material that is used that touches the skin is a wick-away material which draws perspiration and sweat away, and that's both by the chin and on the forehead. And the last piece of the puzzle is that it is a 3-point adjustment which will allow you to get a perfect fit for your head. So there you have it, that's the Armadillo range. It's available on the Ausport website right now. It's www.ausport.com.au. You can buy the entire kit right now. It's available for your purchase online.